What's up, everybody? Welcome to one of the now many rat streams. Today we got some more Randomizer Mania for you. I've been thinking really long and hard about what fog walls we haven't touched, and I'm honestly very lost. I forgot to swap over. Okay, 1 second. Okay, now I have stream view. Great. All right. I'm still kind of sick, so I apologize if I'm gruff or if I cough in, like, near the microphone. Closer quick game uses. I did that, you sucker. Alright. Either way, what's up, everybody? How's y'all's day going? How's y'all's wonderful Black Friday holiday? What if you even call it that? Oh boy, you're a tricky fish, aren't you? All right. What's up, gun seller? Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. I gotta be down there for it. I'm gonna try to do the Capra Demon jump skip thing, because I don't feel like trying to go out and pick up every last possible thing in the area to find the key. There's a good chance we might never find it. Might never find it. I think we've been here already. This is fine. The 1,000 soul of a hero. Don't mind if I do. A Titanite slab for 10 grand. Nope. A Pyromancy flame. Finally. Yeah, I'll pick that up. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Not my favorite set of items, but I'll take it. I think it's just me right now. I'll also just get over a bad cold. First time in my life one is put me down. Yeah, me too at the moment. I'm dealing with a really bad cold at the moment, and I definitely feel that. It was so bad yesterday that I actually missed Thanksgiving dinner. Like, I was so sad. I missed Thanksgiving dinner because I was just completely blacked out. I just could not move. I was just so out of it. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. Every one of these resets, if I fail this trick, is gonna be like a few minutes. So I apologize if it gets ridiculous. Okay, never mind. I did it first try. Ooh, okay, there we go. Man, I hate this area. Okay, in order to not have to do any of that bull crap again, I'm gonna go get the Firelink Shrine. Okay, we're not gonna mess around here. Never mind. Okay. I should have just gone through I should have just gone through. Whatever, it's fine, we can do that again. I got the trick first try, which is funny, because I never do. I always, like, fall right to my death. Oh boy. Alright, I guess this is a good time more than any to give content updates. Alright, with the weird video out, I like calling it the weird video because it's the topic. But with that video out, I'm going to be doing a lot of explicit and exclusive work on the Subnautica video. I know you said fear of the unknown, or the dread of the unknown thing earlier. That was kind of funny because basically the whole video it was just dread of the unknown. But my plans right now are to edit a whole section of the video per day. So every day that passes, I will have one more section fully edited, and that includes audio. Yeah, everything from the audio to the narration to visuals, visual effects, animations, all of that will be fully done by the time I go to sleep each night. I will take like 1 or 2 days of breaks depending on how things are going, because a lot of what's going to go on past today is quite yeah, of course. A lot of what's going on past today is going to be very long, because today will be yeah, so today will be me editing and doing the game intro. So I did the cinematic intro 2 days ago. Not 2 days ago, like 3 days ago. And for the last 2 days, I've been working on. Let's see here. Yeah, for the last 2 days, I've been working on the intro to topic section, which intro to topic is just me introducing like the basic topic of like, oh, fear of the unknown, dread, and thalassophobia and stuff like that. All the good juicy stuff that comes with talking about being afraid of like deep water. I got done with all of that. And oh hey, I'll take a boss. It's a dead end boss, but I'll take a boss. What was I saying? Shoot, something about something. This is how bad my like. Oh, I'm silly. I don't know why I did that. Oh yeah, that's right. He's alive too. Okay, a little bit of brain power here. A little bit more brain power. Okay, yeah, so intro to topic. And now I'm just going to do the intro to like, okay, so now we're talking about Subnautica. Here's what Subnautica is. And then once that is done tonight, I'm going to then... I've never had... Okay, I've had him do that move before, just not often. I apologize. I didn't anticipate there being a boss past that door. I also didn't anticipate that boss being behind that door. L. Reach me with the tail that you don't have. If I had to say my least fought boss from this game series, or from this specific game, it's this one. This is my least fought boss from Dark Souls 1. I think if I had to choose a total amount of times that I fought this boss, it'd probably be like in like the 10s or 20s. It'd be such a small amount of times that I fought this boss. Anyways, now that's dead. Hey Demo Gang, salutations indeed. How's it going? And then if I remember right, there is some stuff down in the depths that we have not... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just lose all those souls. Oh, what? No! Chain backstab, you sucker. You stupid sucker, chain backstabbing me. Okay, I can just walk back. Oh, yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. There's also another boss that we haven't done yet. Okay. Screw going back to Firelink Shrine. We have the Belfry Gargoyles from last time that we found. That I have to go and get. Let's go do that. Because that will lead into another set of stuff. Thank you to whoever's spamming hearts. It makes me feel a lot better for being a goober. Definitely got just the usual stream today. Because I do have some stuff I gotta do to prepare for an event this upcoming Sunday. So I'll just do the usual 2 hours. I'm hoping that within the next like week or two, I can get a setup going where I can do more than 2 hour streams, because I have more time than 2 hours. I just have to feed my dogs and do other stuff. On the days that I have set for streaming, I'm pretty much free all day. The only other thing I have to do is like after streams I go and like edit and stuff. That's pretty much it. So I'd like to do longer streams, and especially with like upcoming stream ideas I have, I'd like to do way longer than just like 1 or 2 hours. A couple of stream ideas I've got. I was talking about these last time. Oh, Velko's rapier. Alright. I was talking about these last time, but I managed to get a copy of the original Armored Core and the original Kingsfield, and I'd like to stream those, and those both would be like much longer streams to like just like adjusting to everything and like showcasing the games. What does the heart button do? It's been there, never pressed it. It's just an emote button. That's pretty much all it is. I just see a little animation in the corner that just shows a bunch of hearts going up. It's kind of like the same thing. If you've ever like seen like TikTok lives or like Instagram lives, there's like a button that just it's essentially like liking the stream without actually hitting the like button. It's nothing too big. Actually, what it really does is it blocks my view of half of the, not half, it blocks my view of a tiny little bit of the chat. So if someone says something and it's like unfortunately long enough to be cut off by the heart button, then it just gets cut off. But yeah, it's nothing like too specifically like important. I'm not sure why I did that. I need to level up. Do 2 endurance. Fast roll? Yay, fast roll. Okay, no more meme rolls. We were meme rolling last time. And meme rolling is useful, but I don't think I have a use for it right now. There's a couple places I could have used it, but I don't know. Don't think it's necessary. Don't think it's necessarily necessary. Alright. Let's actually remember what we're doing. Man, so close yet so far. We've rang one of the bells. We've rang the one that's after Quailag, but we have not rang this one. But it doesn't really matter because all it does is unlock Framped. I say it doesn't matter, but we need it. Oh, Lord Soul. Sorry, this takes so much more priority of whatever bullcrap I was just barely saying. Seath, move. This takes so much priority. Well, okay. I need Framp to spawn because that's my only way to actually get into Gwyn's lair to get to the Kiln. That is the only way. Oh boy, that damage absorption. Or negation. I don't know. Whatever. Might get tickled here by those. We're gonna look out for that attack. I'm gonna get hit by it big time. I might get. I hope I don't get cursed here. That'd be stupid if I got cursed here. I got cursed here. Awesome. If I had to pick a least favorite mechanic from any Souls game ever. Actually, what I'm about to say might be very dangerous because I don't think I'm gonna even agree with what I'm about to say. I don't even think I'm going to agree with what I was about to say there about Curse being the worst mechanic. I don't even think it is, honestly. I think there's worse ones out there. So I'm gonna pardon my tongue. Make sure I don't say something stupid and silly. No forget tail. I'll try not to forget tail. Seath has a tricky tail to cut. Seath is not always the easiest dragon to defeat because his tail is quite difficult to snap because he loves doing his little tail slams. So you gotta catch him in an off moment. The first time I ever cut off his tail for the Knight's... It wasn't for the Knight's Honor. I just heard that the Moonlight Greatsword was in his tail. The first time I did it, he was like in his death animation, and that's how I managed to get it done. Okay, this time we're gonna give ourselves more arena to use. And how we're gonna do that is I'm just gonna sit here and wait, and he's gonna come to me. And if he does the attack that he always does, then he's gonna be the one to actually destroy this thing. So he'll stun himself. Come on, bud. But you've essentially got to cut off that right there. And it's not always the easiest thing to do because he'll just do that. Then he'll turn around, which he takes like 0 time to turn around. Okay. Okay, never mind. I was trying to look out for his big AoE to know when to run away. But I guess me looking around for it put me right directly in the line of fire to be hit by it. I could go back to the guy who can uncurse you, the guy in New Londo. But that would require me to backtrack significantly, which I don't want to do. And I've done soul level runs before where you have about as much health as I've got right now. So I'm just gonna suffer. Because suffering is the key to success. And I'm also gaslighting myself into thinking that. So yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah, we'll just say that. But I would love to have a Lord Soul, because I think this is the guy I find most often on my randomizer runs, is Seath. But this is like the first time Seath's not been in like a stupid space. Like not like been like in a stupid, idiotic area. That's dumb. Okay, once again, we're gonna let him break this crystal. And the Drake Sword. Nice. Oh, yep, there we go. That's the swipe. That's like the big scary one that he can do with his tails. Okay, he threw one right down the middle. And then he squashed me with his tail. And I'm thinking about going and finding a purging stone. Alright, you know what? We know where he's at. He's not in like the most difficult area to get back to. It's just gonna take a lot of running. Alright, let's see. Purging stone. Chandler's Trident. That's... What? Okay, alright. Chandler's Trident is normally like a 1% or less than 1% drop rate item from the channelers. The amount of times I've seen it drop are in the single digits. That being, I think, the 4th time I've ever had it drop for me. I have done 2 Knight's Honor runs, so those are given. But besides now, it is dropped one other time, also in a randomizer. So that's a big huh moment. It's a big huh. Not a weapon you see every single day. Alright, big boy, come here. I'm being really reckless. So please come allow me to be reckless again. Oh, his downward sweep. We're just seeing all the attacks I never get to see. Okay. Also that. I'll take it if I got to see his downward swipe. That's not a very common attack he does. Hey. No jumpies. Alright. Man, I don't want to have to go to the New Londo ruins. Oh, okay. Right when I'm in animation recovery. The reason why I don't want to have to go there is because the last time I was there was in that area was through Manus, not Manus's. It was through Artorias's fog gate. Which is a long time ago. And to get back here, it would require a lot of walking. So in lieu of this, I'm going to go back down and go talk to the undead merchant who normally sells the purging stones. And I'm going to take a big risk. I don't think she's going to be selling them, but I'm going to hope and pray that she does. Also, do I have the residence key? Don't think I do. No, I don't. On any other run, I would have like a bunch of purging stones just kind of like in my inventory. Just in case of this kind of situation. But I don't have them today. Because it's a randomizer. Okay, real great. Get this first try once and fail a few times every single time afterwards. Oh, no, I just realized I don't have enough health to actually survive this fall. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to do that. Oh, okay. Or I can just make a problem for myself that is significantly worse than the one I had just a moment ago. All right. Yeah, I think we'll just keep struggle bussing it, because I think that's a big old thing. Also, I can hear my dog getting into something that she's not supposed to be getting into, so I'm gonna go get her out of that real quick. Okay. They were just trying to get into a trash can, so I'd rather them not do that and not get in trouble later on. And now they're both in here with me, where I can see them and hear them and smell them. They will probably ask me to feed them midway through stream, which is typically how it goes. That's kind of always how it's been going. That's also the reason I end stream when I do, is so I can feed the dogs. Just because they're very good babies. They deserve to get some good food. And I'm saying their favorite buzzword. Hey. Hey, Jin. Gunseller says hi. Do you have anything to say to Gunseller? She breathes very loud in response. Come on, the Seath, you big boy. I want to kill you before the day is over. Also, screw you for cursing me. I hate you. Very good cycles from Seath. Never mind. Not good cycles from Seath. I got a little bit too far into his armpit. What a formal response from her? It is a formal response. Normally she would try to lick my leg or bark at me, but no, she's just sitting on the ground looking at me. Cause she knows she's a cutie. Perhaps one day I will make a community post where I just put out a picture of her or something like that. Perhaps. One day. One day when she's been good enough. And hasn't gotten into something that she shouldn't. I've tried training her a lot just to cut that out. But she's got like a behavioral issue. Her and her brother both. Where they are very demanding of attention. And if you don't provide them with the attention that they want in that exact moment, then no matter what training they do, they will idly go out and like misbehave. I'm not too sure if it's like a vengeance thing from them or not, but it's like, it's kind of ridiculous. Her thing used to be that she would go and eat socks. I am surprised that I am not dead. She would go and out and like take a whole sock if she could find it, like at like a laundry room or like someone else's room. And she would like straight pull it off of like the surfaces. She would get up onto things and like pull them off when she was a puppy, and then she would just swallow them whole. And it was always scary because it was like, okay, which one of these socks is gonna be the one to hurt her? And it was never any of the socks that actually did anything, that did any like problems. Like she was always fine. So it was always kind of, you know, a scared for nothing kind of deal. But she would do that. Her brother would like chew paper. Her brother right now, he has this bad habit of getting into the trash can in the bathroom, which that one's really annoying. Oh no. I hate that AoE. It has so much range. It also can curse you, like you saw before. But he's got like this bad habit of getting into like the garbage in the bathroom, and it sucks because sometimes I have to run the fan to like get the moisture out of there from like showering. And the trash can is not like an open trash can. It's one of those closed ones that's like supposed to be dog proof. But the little sucker, he found out how to use it. He found out how to use the bathroom trash. So he now knows that if he puts his paw on the foot paddle or the little foot lever thing, if he puts his paw on that, it'll open the trash. He figured that out. And he gets in there and he'll chew like the tissues and floss that's in there, and he'll be gross like that. He'll be nasty. Eating socks is dangerous, old dog. Yeah, no, I think she's eaten like a total of like maybe 20 or 30 socks. She's a trooper. I'm not sure how she did it, but she ate those socks, swallowed them whole, and then just passed them just fine or threw them back up. Like, she's insane. She's a crazy little dog, granted, she's turning 11 next month. She's older now, and she hasn't actually eaten a sock in like almost a decade. I think the last time she ate a sock was like when she was like 3. But when she was eating those socks, it was always scary because it's like, well, who knows what's gonna happen? Because sometimes it wasn't like small socks that she would eat. It was like big like sports socks. I remember one time she got a pair of like really nice yeah, she got a pair of really nice soccer socks. Come on, Steve. I'm not too sure. Can you block your way out of that? I've never actually tried to do anything like blocking wise with that. I'll probably try to block that. Maybe you can block it like Nito's thing. Whatever. I'm stubborn. We're gonna try to get that. We're gonna try to get Seath, even though I really should just go try to find a way to be uncursed. Slap someone when it's opened. I would love to, but it would slap me when it's open too. Cause I'm also a little bit silly. I like to overlook clearly laid out traps. No, I should get like a little thing, a setup going where if he opens the trash can, like that pie game. Have you ever seen it? Like that little board game where or that party game where you hit like the button, and if you hit like the button wrong, I guess, or if you're like it's RNG, it'll slap you with like a bit of like whipped cream you put on the hand. I'll put one of those in there and have it set up to where if he opens it up, it just smacks him with some whipped cream. He would love that though. That's essentially just another treat for him. And I can say that word around them now because I've trained them to know context. So they can hear the word treat, and because I'm not saying it indirect to them, they are perfectly fine hearing it. And that is one of the most awesome feelings to have training a dog, is I can say whatever buzzwords I want, and they don't care. Because they know I'm not talking to them. How does that feel, Seath, huh? Your stupid immoral cube crystal thing? Why did I call it a cube? That's the furthest thing from a cube. So that was Seath's swipe attack from earlier. The one that I haven't seen in a long time. No, I don't think I can. No, I can do it. I'm not going to though. I was thinking about just briefly renaming stream to the Seath stream. But that would require me to alt tab out of this game because I'm one of those people that doesn't play borderless window or borderless full screen. I just play on full screen. So if I take my mouse, I can't exit this window unless I alt tab. But no, they're good. My dogs are very much so well behaved now. Well, they're well behaved to a point. Sometimes they're not quite well behaved, but they're well behaved enough. I hesitate to say that this is the one, but I desperately want this to be like the one. Okay, we've survived an AoE. This is a step forward. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, man. I was right there. That's it. Okay, that's a showcase of greed for one, but it's also a showcase of just like being slightly out of place in these games. Like, if I had just been hugging him a little bit more, I would not have been hit by the beam and I would have just been tickled. But because I was just a little bit backwards, his beam hit me, and that's what killed me there. Was the beam. Man. Just that picture of like Sonic looking out into the ocean, or the horse. Man. Oh boy. Alright, see, round 17, whatever number it's been. I'm not leaving here without a Lord Soul. And this is good, because this means you've seen both sides of Seath's Arena. However, I'm really not wanting to go back and have to walk all the way back through Crystal Cave, because I'm not too sure how to do that. I think I've done it once ever. Just see, I would have just been tickled. Okay, blocking doesn't actually do anything. All right, that's sad. I might do some damage and then run around him to get him to turn around, because if I'm going to be attempting to escape that AoE, I'm going to need a lot more room to run backward than run around him, because that's just a waste of time. Because even though the AoE doesn't reach behind him as good, I do have to get around his legs, which have massive hitboxes. I need to start thinking about this in the same mindset that I was when I was doing Soul Level 1. Which is just that I gotta remember that his legs are like they're like the apex predator here. Because they're going to be, more than anything, they're gonna be what's killing me. So I need like room like this to run backward. I'll have to run a lot farther, but I'll have a lot more time to do it. Because that move right there has got some crunchy hitboxes. Alright, come on, Seath, you right, big bastard, come on here. Come on, right, I'm gonna kill you. Alright, see this crystal that's holding all your faults immortality? It's gone now. How do you feel about that? One, two, and then he does his AoE, of course. Yeah, there was no getting around that. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean. The AoE has such a wide attack range, and if you have as low health as I have, it's just not really possible to avoid unless you've got like dense armor. But I kind of want to move around real good in this arena. I could check the cheat sheet to see where purging stones are. I don't want to do that though. I don't like looking at the cheat sheets for these things. Because I only look at them if I'm like really struggling. And the last time I looked at an item randomizer cheat sheet was to find out where the Rite of Kindling was, and I found out that it was like all the way in the Kiln of the First Flame, where I couldn't get to it. So I was just like, oh well. I kind of wonder where it is in this, because I could use 20 Estus when I'm not a one-shot character. Roll through the AoE. I'm pretty sure you can. The thing is, I always tank the AoE, typically, because I'm never, like, this low during most of my runs. So I'm not used to the timing, but I can get used to the timing. It's just gonna suck getting used to the timing because of how everything's been working recently. Well, I guess, okay, what I mean by that is, like, it's gonna suck getting used to the rolling timing because every time I try to do it, it's going to be, like, a matter of getting through an instant kill. So it's just gonna take a lot of time to try again. That's what I mean. Let me collect my thoughts before I speak next time. Yeah, don't know what the timing is. I probably should roll back into it instead of away from it, because that might be the key there. Because rolling back and away from the AoE might be the ticket to success here. However, that banks on me thinking, that banks on my understanding of the mechanic being the way I understand it and not something completely different. Yeah, I remember rolling forward into it. I think it's just the wave of the knockback. It's not like based on the crystals, it's based on where the crystals are popping up. And it has a lingering effect, so if I roll back into it, it won't do that. I'd still rather just have the room to run away from it, though. But you know what? As a result of that, I think waiting for him to come down all the way here is pretty decent. I'm just taking a lot of unnecessary risks. That's just my issue here. So I think I can get away with 1, 2, 3, and then maybe a 4th. But now I gotta start running. Gonna try to get Seath moving on my schedule instead of his. Okay, there he goes. Bye, Seath. Everyone say goodbye to Seath. Finally, alright. It is no longer a Seath stream. It is now finding a Purging Stone stream. Okay. Let's go find ourselves a Purging Stone. Which is much easier said than done. Bye-bye, naked lizard. Bye-bye, naked lizard indeed. Seath should not have been that hard. I think, yeah, I was just being silly the whole time. That's what stubbornness gets you in this game. You just get killed a lot. I've forgotten. When did pass this one? Right here. Ah, yes. Undead Parish. I haven't checked the other side of that, actually. Well, it's not that big of a deal if I die here, so yeah, let's go check that. There's a lot of stuff over here that I haven't yet checked. Okay, normally this is a key. And it's also a key, but it's a different key. Okay. Oh, humanity, eh? Humanity, eh? Ooh. On these rafters in the remastered edition of the game, which is a funny edition, you can find a Halo 2 gun. Or a Halo gun. I forgot which one. I think it's the SMG you can find there. Okay, so this is what we like to call a funny fog wall. It just leads right back into itself, which is not helpful in the slightest. Not helpful in the slightest. I think I might just take a forced death here, actually. Yeah, I'm just take forced death. So that happens often enough in these runs to the point where it's really, really annoying. And now my dog is finally starting to actually beg for food. Before she was just, you know, in here to be in here. Now she's in here to beg, which she knows that she's not gonna get. She's not gonna get what she wants until an hour from now. Actually, over an hour. My room clock is fast. My computer clock is not. You know, over an hour. She has a scheduled feeding time, but some people in this house like to feed her early. I am not one of those people. Actually, there's some items over here I could check on. I kind of want to see if I can find any good key items over here. I don't think I will, but... There's some stuff you can get off in this area. Okay, some gauntlets. Talisman and giant shield. Alright. Nothing too good, nothing too bad. Talisman's alright. I don't have any faith stat allocation though, so not too sure about that one. And Painting Guardian Hood. Ooh, the merchant over here sells the Painting Guardian Greaves, so we can become a Painting Guardian if we want. I don't really think I do, so. Alright, I'd like to go over there at some point because there's a merchant over there, and merchants sometimes can sell some pretty good stuff. Especially keys. Sometimes the merchants will sell like keys that you need. So if I can, I would like to get over there, back over there. But first, I need to not be cursed, which requires me to find a way to not be cursed anymore. So that's, I think, what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to see if I can't figure out how to uncurse myself, because that's gonna be really annoying in the long run. Like really, really annoying. Okay. It appears these guys have actually followed me down into Firelink Shrine this time. Which happens, but not terribly often. Most of the time they give up, but once they hit that barrier, like at the bottom of that staircase, that is when the fire goes out. So you got compared to other bonfires, you got some pretty good reaction time. So you'll know before it's too late. Yeah. Need to ring that second bell though, because I need to wake up Framped. Alright. I don't want to have to go back to that guy. I really don't. I really don't. But at least I know how to get to him. Shoot. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just not gonna rest at any bonfire. That way if I die, I go back to Firelink. Which is risky. It is beyond risky, but it is a risk that I am willing to take. I also just remembered that too, in order to get where I want to go, I have to go down to the rafters, which, okay, yeah, this might be a problem. Well, this has already been a path forged in blood. It will just now continue to be a path further forged in blood. Not my favorite. Not at all. Alright, play it safe time. Gotta change my mindset from being greedy to playing it safe. Man, I hate this place. If you've watched the My Time with Souls video, you'll know that my first time going through this area, I spent a collective total of 2 days here, which for me at the time, 2 days was about 5 or so hours total that I spent just throwing myself at these rafters. That trick always makes my legs freeze. Like my legs will just clam up and not work properly. Just for a split second while I'm over the abyss. This might be where we meet our doom, by the way. Because if I want to go where I want to go, I have to take a nasty fall right here. Okay, it didn't hurt me that much. I'm used to the falls scaling with your health, so I typically always see a bigger damage number than what always happens. But it's a good thing that we have transient curses, because I'm going to need a decent number of them. To kill off the ghosts that will block my access to the guy. I could go talk to him. I've talked to him. I don't remember if he sells purging stones. If he sells a purging stone, then grand. However, this guy typically always sells stuff that is super expensive. So, no, a purging stone. Yeah, alright.
So long.
I think that's the fairest shop I've ever gotten from him. Ooh. I haven't checked the knight. Tower Knight who sells stuff at Sen's Fortress. I haven't checked him. Then again, I'm not too sure how to get back to Sen's from here. Because wherever that was a very long time ago. Okay, I need these guys to come out here to my little playground so I can pick them off easier. These guys are one of my least favorite enemies of all time. You need a special item to kill them. They have range attacks. They have a ranged grab. They do a lot of damage per hit. They're just not fun to deal with, in all honesty. They're just really annoying every single time, no matter what you're doing. Okay. Alright, I think that gives us enough of a path to get up to him. And I don't know if he charges for the curse thing. But he might charge for the curse thing. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hey, guess what? What? What am I guessing? What am I guessing? What are the odds, huh? Don't, dude. That's not cool. That's not cool, bro. All right, I'm gonna take a break. That's not cool. Don't scare me like that, man. That's uncalled for. Okay, I need a humanity to do that. Okay, yeah, sure. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. I want to not have to be human. I have to be human. Okay. All right. Thank goodness. Thank the Lord in heaven above. Right now, I want nothing more than to kill him. That way I can unlock this whole area. Okay, if I get cursed again, then that is on me, and I deserve it. I also just remembered, the keys are randomized. I did that for nothing. I am now screwed if I get cursed again. However, Twinkling Titanite isn't bad. I can upgrade the weapon I have right now using that, but still. That may have been an oopsie daisy, because I forgot that the key to the seal is not on his person. So I may have just screwed myself for future, but that's okay for now, because it has to be okay for now, because he is gone for good. There's one item I haven't gotten over here. I'll go grab it, see what it is. If it's a purging stone, then I swear. I swear if it's purging stone. Okay, it's useless. It's a silvercorn. Oh, it is so nice being able to take hits, finally. Not be afraid of going into a crowd of enemies. Alright. That's 2 Lord Souls, though. So we need to find Bed of Chaos, and we need to find the 4 Kings. However, to get to 4 Kings, we need to find Sif. And to find Sif, we need to do other stuff. So what's up? We got a lot of things on our plate. I know where to find one of the new Londo ruins. Not bonfires. Fog gates. I just don't know how exactly I'm meant to clear it. Because I have access to the seal. I just need to get the key to the seal, which I foolishly attempted to get just moments ago. That's another little goal for us. We can find the key to the seal. However, that could be just about anywhere. So there's a lot of places we have to check. So for now, we're just going to try to clear off more fog gates. And I'm honestly surprised that we did this, like, deathless. Valley of Drakes. I could go to Valley of Drakes. Oh, yes, we've killed the Belfry gargoyles. No, I want to kick him. No, I want to kick him. There we go. He's going to go fall down and die. And then I'm going to quit game. And then I'll continue. I really should go check Valley of Drakes because there's the rot dragon. Oh, real great. Okay. There's like that rot dragon that protects a pretty large amount of stuff. But I want to go check out the catacombs because the catacombs have a couple of different fog gates that we haven't seen yet. And there's also one in the depths that we haven't seen. I'm just hoping I can find a way to get the Lord vessel so we can, you know, fast travel, because that would be so helpful. The Lord vessel is not a part of the randomization pool. It is something that we get if we find Guinevere, which means we have to kill Ornstein and Smo and get to the fog gate on the other side of Ornas. And the sheer fact that we haven't found any of those yet is actually beginning to scare me, because there's a chance that those might lead into each other and be impossible to access. I've been having that logic issue with the randomizer on the specific build that I have installed, where it'll just do that to you. And it's evil. We can crawl our way out of the catacombs. It's not like we're trying to crawl our way out of anywhere else. It's super important. Okay, reinforce. I just passed it, didn't I? No, I didn't. Right here. Alright. Better weapon, better pizza. Papa John's. Or whatever the commercial is. Okay, unlike most of my runs, I'm actually trying to get to the fog walls, so we're not just gonna skip our way all the way down to Pinwheel. Die. I would like to not have to clear those guys out every single time, so. Or not every single time, but repetitively, so. There's a lot of items you can get in the catacombs as well, so there's a good chance you might find the key to the seal here. There's a fair opportunity we have. I already have that. I'm wearing it right now. Foggy deliver. I found that you do have to be ONS, because at least the thing I found, because the elevators typically won't move even if you step on them without ONS being dead. That's what I found. That could be wrong, because it's been a little while since I've played this, or it could just be a bug with like the build I'm on. I'm playing on what I believe is recent patch, so I don't think it's a problem. I don't know. But I've found that from my experiences, ONS need to be dead. Otherwise, they just the elevators don't move at all, and they just sit there at ground floor and mock you and laugh at you. Hey, it's Patches. Everyone say hello to Patches. We hate him. He's awful. He's also great. He's a staple of this community. This game. Been around since Armored Core 4 for answer. I also do have a copy of Armored Core for answer. I could play that too on stream. If people are interested after the Armored Core 1 stream. However, I haven't actually ever played Armored Core 4. My first Armored Core I ever played was Armored Core Last Raven, which was a very strange little place to start considering where it is in the series. It's one of the many DLCs, or DLC, or like, I can't say DLC, the sequels to the third game. Okay, I don't want to die, so let's not die. I say as I die. Yeah, but my first time ever playing Armored Core was Armored Core Last Raven. I played it at my cousin's house. He did also have 3 and 2, but I didn't play those because he wasn't playing them at the time. That's essentially how I got most of my experience playing PlayStation games, was just like stuff that he played. But he never actually got a PS3, so I never got to experience stuff like Demon's Souls or any of that. Although he also wasn't exactly the kind of guy to play games like that either, so even if he had gotten a PS3, I don't think he would have had Demon's Souls. Because he kind of liked the whole like robots thing, which is why he had Armored Core. But I had known about it for a very long time, so of course when it was announced that Armored Core 6 would be coming out at the Game Awards last year, I was understandably really hyped. Because I thought that series was very much so long and gone, not coming back. And the seeing now that not only is it now back, but the people who have been making them are planning on making more. It makes me happy, because a game series that I have come to like know and love is getting a lot of well-deserved attention, and I really hope it goes further than what it has so far. Because it's such a speaking a lot of words, it's such a fun game. It's such a fun series as well. It's brutally difficult as well. It's kind of like how like Souls combat is, but with like way more technicality to it. Like you need a lot of skill in order to best the top challenges of Armored Core. Which is, I guess, why I like it so much. I like hard games, so I guess that's why I love Armored Core and things like it. They just provide very unique challenges to overcome, and overcoming them is like one of the most fun aspects of the whole thing. I don't want to try to go get Vamos, because if I go down there, I'll be stuck down there, and I don't want to have to go to the Tranquil Walk of Peace path. Because that's just a lot of time spent doing nothing. However, I will go grab this bonfire. Oh, no, I won't. Whatever is cheaper, PS3 or PS5. Yeah, for me, I got a PS5, and I got it. I'm not a cleric. So, hey. Okay, that's weird. Alright. Okay, so Patches doesn't exist. He's the ghost. This is the ghost of Patches. He's not a real individual. It appears you've also bugged him out. Alright. No! I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight Manus, the hardest boss in the dang game. Okay, I apologize. I was gonna keep speaking, but the game said, "Woe, Manus be upon ye." So, and I got caught with the tail end of that. Not gonna kill me, but it's gonna put me down pretty far. Okay, so that's what's on the end of that. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I got a PS5, and I played Demon's Souls Remake on that. And I also played Bloodborne. I now have the original Demon's Souls, which I also plan on streaming eventually. I have the OG. Okay, now we're gonna go get Vamos, because I have no desire to go back into that fog gate unless I absolutely need to. If for some reason Manus drops like, I don't know, like the abyss, covenant walker, whatever, the ring that Sif drops. If he for some reason has that, then I'll go in there. But otherwise, like I'm gonna steer clear for now. Yeah, I have the original copy of the game now. I plan on streaming eventually, but. Yeah, I understand that. If you were gonna play it like between those two, yeah. Either or is a good way of playing it. I've found the original and the remake they kind of function very similar. It's actually quite. I believe the remake is a bit harder for one reason. And it's just the overhauled visuals. Just things are so much darker and trickier to see. Oh, hey, Moonlight Greatsword. I'll take me a Greatsword of Moonlight. Yeah, things are just trickier to see on the remake PS5 version. Oh, he's shiny. The original is clunkier though. There's like a bit of clunk to it. So there's also that to look out for. I don't know. I'm always the kind of person to say like, oh, okay, if you're like planning on like playing a game but you have to buy a whole new console for it, it's never really worth it to buy a whole console just for one game, because it's a lot of money for a very small reward in the end. Okay, let's see what he's got. Dang. I was hoping to possibly buy some stuff from him. Yeah, I typically advise not to buy a whole console just for like 1 or 2 games, because it's just, in my eyes, it's never worth it. It's just a lot of money for a very small reward. That's fine. Because I look back on my PS5 and I'm like, I have a lot of games for it now. I have a lot of games on the no games machine. Like I got Bloodborne, Ghost of Tsushima, Demon's Souls, Super Monkey Ball, RDR2. I got a decent chunk of games for it. But, I really only got it because of, like, Bloodborne and Demon Souls. I didn't get it because I really wanted one. It was just, oh, this is, like, my shot to, like, to play these games, especially a remade version of a game that I've been wanting to play for a while. And now I just have this machine that I don't use as often as I really should, because I've finished playing those two games. I think the last time I actually used my PS5 was to play Red Dead Redemption 2. And I played it for like an hour. And it was just because I was waiting for something else to happen. But don't let my experience sour your own. Okay. Unlike Manus, I actually do want to kill him because we came in from the right side of his arena. Okay. Yeah, we came in from the right side of his arena. Meaning that there is another whole side that could lead into a whole pathway that we need. So, we don't have to kill Manus, but we do have to kill Artorias. And I'm going to do something smart for once. I'm going to go ahead and reverse hollowing and get 5 extra Estus flasks if we're going to be taking on a boss. Gonna actually plan ahead for once. Artorias' fight is quite possibly, like, I think, one of the best in the whole game. I think anyone that's actually like played can like someone agree with that. It's just his fight's like so cool. And the lore implications of you being there as well. Just that whole thing is, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. There's a warp over here that I think we should take. I almost forgot about it until just a second ago, but we've seen the other side of it. But there is this warp right here that we have not yet seen. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Okay, well. Okay, it's a warp that leads into a warp. I'm not going to kill her yet. I'm going to eventually kill her, but I'm not going to kill her yet. Yeah. That is quite possibly the worst dead end that could have led into. I suppose it's a quick path backward. Like, if I have to ever get back to the other side of that, because I know the other side of that goes to somewhere near Sens. If I ever have to get back to that point, that's a really great thing to have, but otherwise that's a very poor dead end. Because it's not even just a dead end, it loops. It's a looping dead end. I think I was saying something before that. I have since forgotten what that is. I wonder what happens if I have this guy. What happens if I summon Leroy Jenkins? Probably nothing. I don't think he can follow me through anything, so it's probably not in my best interest to even try to summon him. Back to meme roll. You can other side of Artorias. Perhaps. I don't think I need to, because I've been to all sides of this, because the other side of the boss fog we just came through is the one that leads to Firelink. It doesn't actually lead to Firelink, but it kind of leads to Firelink. It just leads to New Londo ruins. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Only 2 this time, Artorias? How generous. Okay, go buff. Thank you. Okay, we've seen every side of his arena. So the other side of that leads somewhere else. The other side of this one, I believe, leads to a dead end. He gave us the Soul of Sif, which is sad. That is beyond sad. Yeah, let's see what's on the other side of this. All right, Gwendolyn. Now we've seen both sides of Gwendolyn's. I kind of want to kill Gwendolyn because on the other side of Gwendolyn's arena, if I kill him, is a few different items. So a couple of different key items could be in there. All of which are quite important. Dang. Sometimes you can catch him on the tail end of his attacks. Or his warps. It's not like that late, but a little bit earlier than that, you can sometimes catch him on those. Okay, now he sucks. Alright, now he just sucks. I'm not too sure why I tried to roll that. It's not the smartest idea, but whatever. Getting back here is not too hard. I'm really just trying to think about what other like fog gates that we haven't seen that we can actually get to with it within reason. There's not many that I can think of, but at the same time I'm also kind of multi-tracking. I've got a lot of stuff in my mind. And of course we get the very, very long animation delay because of where we landed. That's fine though. We don't need those 26,000 souls anyway. Get a lot of stuff in my mind, so trying to figure that all out. There's the other side of the fog gate that leads to Manus, and there's also the other side of a fog gate in the depths. So either of those could lead to something. I think there's Sif's fog gate. There's the warp that would otherwise lead to... Yeah, the warp that would otherwise be leading over to, let's not having luck here. There's a warp that would otherwise lead to the DLC. That requires me to somehow manage to get my hands on the pendant. I think maybe the DLC negates that. Who knows? I'll have to check that out. But I mean, that means I have to go kill the Hydra, which I can do pretty easily. Pass that way. Yeah, there are paths in the Valley of Drakes, but they don't really lead anywhere. I'd have to go to the Valley of Drakes to get down to Blighttown. And like that's like the biggest benefit to Valley of Drakes is Blighttown. Otherwise, Valley of Drakes really just takes me over to Undead Parish again and over to the Hydra, which is fine. Like, I could go and check that out. I'll probably do that after I'm done brute forcing my way through the catacombs here. Plus, like, it's not like I can't come back to the catacombs. I can always come back. If I feel like my work here is not done, I can just waltz my way back here. It's not that big of a deal. As far as this goes, though, this actually clears up the entire DLC. Like, the whole DLC is cleared up. Okay, she's been here, but she's gone. So, no clue. Well, I guess I don't have his soul, so. Don't think it really matters to her. Alright, good cycle. Nito's coffin, random to be. Yeah, Nito's coffin is. It leads into Priscilla's boss room. And then Priscilla's boss room leads to the Sanctuary Guardian. Yeah, right there on that tail end is what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, but Priscilla's boss room leads into the Sanctuary Guardian. So what would otherwise be Manus's like DLC portal, the one that takes you to the DLC? That's what it would be. Yeah, Priscilla has two. I don't know what the one on the other side of hers is. Heretic swayed and dog. Bleh. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the one on the other side of her arena is, because I haven't been to that side. That could lead somewhere nice. I'd have to go figure out how to get there, though. But the whole reason I came and tried to do Gwendolyn is because these chests will give me stuff. Okay. Fitting. Soul of Gwendolyn. Dark Orb. It's a shame I'm not a caster. And a mace. Alright. Not too good, not too bad. Yeah, we'll come back down to the catacombs later. Let's go try to find out what's in the Valley of Drakes area. Yeah, I can check it after. Give myself a little bit of a boost, that way I can... afford another level up. Not another leave. There we go. Yeah, let's come back down here because there's one more side to a fog gate down here we haven't checked. I'll just have to keep that in mind. But there's that one and the one in the depths, so I'll have to remember. But as far as Blighttown goes, there's a bunch. There's quite a few in Blighttown to check. So that will be very important to go and do right now. Because I think Blighttown at the moment through via Valley of Drakes is like the most plentiful amount of fog gates we haven't seen that we can access readily. If I can find my... Oh, yeah, that's also... We haven't seen the other two sides of the Tomb of the Giants either, and I have access to one side. So I'll have to see about that later on. Yeah, rest there. Reset spawn right there. Don't think I have any more... Yeah, I don't. The brain power required for these runs is immense, and it is brain power that I both do and do and don't have. Okay, we'll go in there in just a moment. I want to check this dragon. He guards 3 different items, and I just want to know if any of them are something that I want, such as perhaps a possible key to the seal or something of that sort. Collecting those 2 will wake him up. Collecting this one will not. Crown of Dusk. I'm not a caster, so it doesn't matter. And Fire Whip. And I've been punched. Alright. Nothing important. But it's always good to check, especially on these randomizer runs. Yeah. Trying to think of something interesting to talk about on the way down here, but I'm kind of drawing blanks. Okay, let's not mess around with these guys. There's plenty of stories I could tell. There's not many that I think are like story worthy though, not enough that are interesting to me. Maybe I'm just being told by the universe right now that I should start casting, being a caster, getting all this casting equipment and stuff. Whap. So for these little blow dart guys, when they die in the game, they die for real. So they don't come back. At least they shouldn't come back. I may pass away unfortunately here, but that is all good in order to see what's at the But this would normally. Okay, this would normally be a Firekeeper soul. It's a Skull Lantern, which is actually very good for me right now. Skull Lantern essentially just gives us free access to anywhere that's dark, which I desperately need. This is not the right spot. Okay, I thought I was gonna get nipped there. That was bad. Okay. Let's get out of this thing's view. Very low on Estus. That's okay. Holy crap, I hate this place. Blighttown is not my least favorite area in Dark Souls 1, but it is by and large one of my least favorite areas in the whole series. I forgot what I said my least favorite one was in the Souls video, but I know my least favorite one is probably the depths. Because there's not much depth to it, which is a very funny thing to say. There's not much like really going on there. It's just rats and basilisks and just really annoying. New Londo also is kind of lame. At least it is before it drains. Oh no, I take it all back. Demon Ruins. The Demon Ruins is just horrible. I don't think there's ever been a single time where I've been in the Demon Ruins and actually been enjoying myself. Because the Demon Ruins is just copy and pasted enemies everywhere. It's got 3 bosses, 2 of which are fun. The other ones are just okay. Or the other one is just okay. I don't know. I don't love it. I think it's the area I look forward to the least every single time I play this game. Is Demon Ruins, which is always why I try to skip it by doing the whole like Spider Levy Covenant. Oh hey, it's Manus' soul. I wonder where that where Blight Ten got that one from. Blight Ten is the toxic. Yeah, no, the toxic and poison like that. Those 2 things also just kind of drag the whole area down. Which, speaking of which, I don't need a transient curse anymore. I need my pile of moss clumps. All right. I guess first we'll go and check out Quailag's boss fog, the first one, because we've seen every other angle of it so far, except for this one. So we've been on all sides of Quailag's boss arena except for this side. I'm really, really hoping I get the Lord Vessel, because I just rested a bonfire in Blighttown. I have been lacking on good bonfires lately, and I would really love just to have one. Just one. Don't forget Lake of Ash. I won't. Don't worry. I'm aware of Lake of Ash. I'm painfully aware of Lake of Ash. I'm actually dreading it right now. Weakest poison, All of Souls. Doesn't really problem with it. I'd say it's not the weakest poison. It's one of the weakest, but I think the weakest really is like Dark Souls 3's poison. Dark Souls 3 poison just hardly does anything to you. Yes! Oh, yes! Finally! Blighttown, my savior. Oh, boy. Look at that damage scaling. That's horrible. That's terrible. Poor Orenstein didn't have a chance. Okay, let's not suck. Oh, man. I'm so incredibly happy to have found these guys at a good bonfire too, no less. Not good bonfire, a good fog gate too, no less. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep saying bonfire for fog gate, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, man. Alright, that's elevators active, and there's 2 other fog gates to check now. Now we have 2 whole paths. That could be anything. Could be literally anything. Alright, the bad side of Lost Izalith. This is the side we don't want to be on. We'll come back here later. What's this side? And then the other side of this. All right, I'll fight Pinwheel. Hardest boss in the game, y'all. I only have 1 Estus. I'm really scared. Oh, yo, nice dodge. Wow, that was really close, guys. That was so close. I thought he was gonna kill me there. I'm a favor. All right. Tighten that chunk. Okay. And homeward bone. Nice. So that gives us access to this area. Tomb of the Giants, which we've technically cleared because we've seen the other leading side of the Tomb of the Giants, so the gold fog gate, but we haven't seen either of the sides leading up to that. So that's what we'll go check out. And that's all I'm doing here. I'm not actually going to rest. I'm just going to talk to Patches. And then we're going to go see what's in the other end of this. I don't really want to fight him. I'm going to anyway. Oh, his AI is not even active. Alright. Does that mean he's even taking damage? I don't think he's taking damage. Yeah, he can't take damage. His AI is bugged. Okay. That's fine. Go over here to escape him. Oh no! Wait, what? No, that's not allowed. Get out of here, you. Okay. I made an oopsie. As is the usual. As is the usual. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. I don't actually care because we have found ONS. That is all I'm thinking about right now is ONS. We found that. Let's go. Yeah, let's go try to find what's on the other side of all the other boss fog gates. Holy, I can't think right now. I'm happy I found at least one major goal. We have a Lord Soul and ONS today. That is big. That is huge. After all of the dead ends and struggle, we got 2 really important tasks done. Which is more than I could ask for today. Still have to find our way into the princess's chamber area. But if we do find that, we can just get on the other side of the elevator and access a whole another side of this whole thing. So I'm really happy to have found that. Cure the poison. Cure the toxic. And a gold coin for our troubles. Oh boy. Now let's see. Dogs get fed in 15, so yeah. We're coming up kind of on end of stream. We're almost there, unfortunately. But I'm very happy to have gotten all that done by now. Sets up a lot of that. Sets up quite a bit for next Friday. Which reminds me, I had to plan ahead for Tuesday, because Tuesday I've got to do, I've got to go play Dark Souls 2, not on stream, and do some off-camera mining to get myself a fragrant branch of yore. That way I can start getting access to good, better strength weapons that aren't just a greatsword. But yeah, let's see what's on the other side of this. Okay, so Pain Remastered is on the other side of that. Alright, easy peasy. Single humanity. No, I'll take it. Probably won't give me too many souls though, since that was just a baby fight. Yeah, 5,000. Alright, I guess I'll suck it up and I'll go to the Lake of Ash. I don't really want to. I hate the Lake of Ash so much. But a rat's gotta do what a rat's gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ugh. I'm currently just thanking my stars that I got all my narration done before I got sick. Because I'm just thinking about, I'm trying to like shift my mindset back into like a working mindset, so like editing and stuff. Okay, I'm surprised that didn't just kill me. Yeah, I'm trying to shift my mindset back into like an editing one. I'm just so happy that I didn't save any of my my stuff till then. Write it up. Indeed I shall, Scary Larry. We all should write it up sometimes. All the time. Not sometimes, all the time. We should write it up all the time. Every hour is rat hour. I was telling some friends of mine earlier this week that it's kind of ironic what my favorite animal is, despite like the whole like persona that I have on YouTube. Because I have this whole like rat thing going on here, and on a couple other places. But my favorite animal ever since I was a little kid has been a snake, which is like there's like some strange cosmic irony to that. It's like my favorite animal would eat the animal that I portray myself as online. Which is it's a very strange little way of the way that dice have fallen. I don't know. I suppose it's fitting. And I've been through a lot of different nicknames, especially as a kid, and to end up with the rat one it feels nice. I think this is like the first time since I was a very, very young child that a nickname is really truly stuck with me. Because I've had several. I've had several of these little callings here and there. And to finally have one that I actually really enjoy is so nice. Because like I can't go like my Xbox tag that I've had for years. I can't really go by that all the time because it doesn't like roll off the tongue that well. Not as well as Parker the Rat does. Because on Xbox, I went by Jetstar 90. Yeah, that's an interesting story I can tell for now until end of stream. When I was a kid, I went by when I was like a kid, like maybe 4 or 5 years old. I heard about like nicknames, and I wanted to have a nickname so bad. So I was like, what's really cool to me? What's like awesome? And I was like really into jets at the time, because like jets fly over my town a lot. And I was really into jets, and I was like, oh, what's so good about jets though? And I thought about like, oh yeah, jets fly high, they shoot for the stars. Jet, jet star, jet star. So I started calling myself Jetstar to like be cool or whatever, like be cool and quirky. And eventually, when I got my Xbox and made my account, I was thinking about all the cool stuff I could like name myself. And I was like, well, let me just use my nickname that I've had for years. So I put in Jetstar, and then it was like, all right, Jetstar's already taken. And so I was like sitting there like, okay, well, I gotta fix this. So I just looked at the automated like, oh yeah, here's some you could have, and it's always just like what you put in plus like a couple numbers at the end. And the very first one at the very top was just Jetstar 90, and I was like, that sounds all right, Jetstar 90. So Jetstar 90 is what I was going by for several years. And what I still go by on Xbox is Jetstar 90, and a few other sites I still have Jetstar 90 as my tag. But since then I've phased that out, and I've now been going by Parker Rat or just Rat pretty much everywhere else. And the prodigal son return. This is quite possibly the best. This is like the best set of fog gates I think I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely baller place to end stream. I could not think of any better location. At the bottom of Ash Lake with the Lord vessel in hand. Right as soon as I finish my story too.
Oh, chosen undead, I am Guinevere. Since I
Thought it'd be taken. Yeah, that's kind of how it'd be. Almost all of my rat tags were taken on PlayStation. I made my PlayStation account, so I made my account kind of like a meme. Why shouldn't I touch the bonfire, Dimwit Gang? It's a beautiful bonfire. A beautiful bonfire for beautiful people. Okay, what's the end of this? And that's the other end of the centipede demon, so that's good to find actually, because that will lead us back to a few different places, including our good friend Quaylana, or whatever her name is. Quaylele? Whatever. Quaylag's sister. Stuck. No, I won't be stuck because I got the Lord Vessel, so I can warp. I have the power of God and the enemy on my side right now. Alright, then this leads to the top of Moonlight Butterflies. We don't have the inside of Moonlight Butterfly yet. Goes alright, I'll take it. Oh, the dog woke up. She's now sneezing. I'm in extremely high spirits now, thanks to that godly bonfire placement. Sent it before we ever saw the big one. Oh, yeah. I see. The stream delay is very short right now, so I was thinking maybe you might have missed something or the other. All right, if this is the rite of kindling, which is not, that would have been very cool. This might not be down here actually. No, it's not. So we can't get up there back to Kelan. But it should be, just being here should activate the thing. But we're gonna fight one last boss before stream ends. Give ourselves access to. Okay. Give ourselves access to one more set of boss fogs. Missed time to roll as always. Classic rat fashion. So I can't tell you why, but when I first fought this boss, I rode the struggle bus pretty hard. I think it's because I hadn't killed the asylum demon before this, or the stray demon or whatever it's called, the second one. So I wasn't used to the AOE, and I think it being on fire like got me psyched out, like thinking it was like some kind of like special difficult boss, when in reality it was like definitely not the case at all. Okay, that's the other end of Sif's. We'll keep that in mind. And then we'll go check this side, and then I think I will end stream after that. But holy cow, that was a profitable randomizer stream today we've got in here. Oh, even better, I can actually access Anne Orlando. Finally. You know what? That's two places that end our loops, so keep things moving steadily, and also gives us access back to the very first start of our randomizer. So I'll head up there to that bonfire, and then that's where I'll unstream. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in here, because there's only one person in here, but I'll say it again just because I want to. For anyone who hasn't heard it yet, I'm going to be working steadily on the Subnautica video every day. I'm planning on getting one section done, so it's a full editing job on everything. That includes any animations, renders, audio, filming, anything I have to do. I'm going to get it done within that day. Oh, that's right, you don't like it when I kill your boss.
This woman.
Key to the sea. Key to the sea. Oh, okay. Alright, can't do that. That's fine. I'll just, boneward home. Back to Princess Guinevere. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that done per day. There's about 9 sections, so it's gonna be about 9 days. I know for a fact that I'm going to go over that amount per day. I'm going to go over. I'm going to do 2 a day at some point. That's just how I operate. This is how I like to operate, so how it is. But anyways, I sincerely thank everybody for showing up today. Stop that music. It was a great stream. I really feel like I'm getting back into, like, not back into, but like I really feel like I'm getting into like the streaming feel a lot more, and I'm able to keep things going a whole lot better. But it'll take a few more of these streams before I'm like really on top of things, which is my ultimate goal, is just to be able to be entertaining and not be quite as dry, or like I gotta stop saying that. I really gotta stop saying the whole like, oh, stream was dry, oh, I was dry, oh, I was too this or that. I gotta get out of that mindset. But no, great stream. I really hope to go better at doing this. That way, when I start doing longer streams, I can be entertaining for a whole lot longer. But yeah, thank you to everyone who showed up. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate all of you, despite anyone who's not here. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed and who has helped me out along the way. Yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, set of holidays, months, years, a whole rest of your life, really. Nice voice crack. A whole rest of your life, really. Thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate you. I really do. Thank you, and bye-bye.